These details hint that Oh Il-nam could be Gi-hun's father. In Season 1, when Gi-hun steals his mother's card to withdraw money for horse race baits, we see her name on the card, Oh Il-nam. Her surname Oh is the same as Il-nam's, which hinting that Gi-hun's mother could be Il-nam's wife or a sister. Oh Il-nam becomes very close to Gi-hun, starting from their first meeting in the games. He is the one who meets Gi-hun outside the game when all players are released, and inspires him to return to the deadly games again. Throughout their time together in the games, Il-nam often refers to Gi-hun as son, and once mentions that they are both from the same neighborhood. Before the marble game, Oh Il-nam gives Gi-hun his jacket, claiming that it makes him look more solid. Knowing the nature of the game and unaware that they would play in pairs, Il-nam likely protected Gi-hun from death. The pink soldiers, aware that player 001 is important, would ensure his safety. So, is Oh Il-nam really Gi-hun's father? Rewatch the video and join the discussion in the comments.
Gi-hun remembers his father spanking him, so he should also remember what his father looked like and his name. Yet, he has no thoughts of the old man being his father, which leads me to think they aren't related at all.
It's possible, but Gi-hun never mentioned what his father looked like. Or maybe he forgot because it seems he hasn't seen his father for a very long time. I believe these questions might be addressed in Season 3.
If Oh Il-nam is actually his father, then he must have left around 40 years ago, which is a significant amount of time. Over such a long period, a person's appearance changes dramatically. A middle-aged man will look completely different as an elderly man.
Since Gi-hun was very young when his father left, his memories of him are likely vague or unclear. Even if he does remember, it would only be how his father looked at that time, not the older man Oh Il-nam has become now.
I completely agree on the theory that Gi-hun mother is a sister and not a wife. In Korea, it's common for parents to name their children based on their birth order. For example, Il translates to first in Korean, while Mal means last, so they could be really like first and last child in the family, and Gi-hun can be a nephew to Oh Il-nam.
Do you think that will be a line for this Season 3? They did not hint on this even a bit in Season 2.
So, while Oh Il-nam, the old man from Season 1, and Oh Il-nam, Gi-hun's mother, could potentially be related through their shared surname Oh and their given names, Il-nam and Mal-soon, the theory about them being brother and sister seems quite strong. Don't you agree?
When Oh Il-nam was strolling through the model of his childhood neighborhood, he mentioned playing with his boys. I have a feeling that his boys might turn out to be Gi-hun and Wang In-ho. When Oh Il-nam was strolling through the model of his childhood neighborhood, he mentioned playing with his boys. I have a feeling that his boys might turn out to be Gi-hun and Wang In-ho.
There is a theory that suggests that the front man might be the son of the original player Oh Il-nam, and there's quite a bit of evidence to support it.
In Season 1, it was revealed that Oh Il-nam was the mastermind behind the games. Now, the frontman who has taken the role of the new player 001 leads the games. Both of them have played as 001 at different points and held leadership over the games, which forms a strong foundation for this theory.
I don't buy it. The frontman won the games in 2015, which is also the year he disappeared. Oh Il-nam, the original player 001, was incredibly wealthy and the mastermind behind the games, acting as the head VIP. Plus, didn't Il-nam mention having only one son? Correct me if I'm mistaken.
Yes, the theory that Oh Il-nam might actually be Gi-hun's father gained traction for several reasons. The milk incident, where Il-nam knew Gi-hun was lactose intolerant, seemed unusually specific. Not to mention, Il-nam deliberately sought out Gi-hun when they left the game in Season 1, which felt more personal than coincidental.
That's a great point. If Oh Il-nam were Hwang Jun-ho's father, it wouldn't make sense for Jun-ho not to recognize him. It's hard to believe he wouldn't recognize his own father in such a setting, especially with the level of interaction and observation he had. This detail makes the theory of Il-nam being Jun-ho's father highly unlikely.
Evil old man who created death games for fun wouldn't suddenly give money to a son he abandoned. It doesn't fit his character at all.